Hey guys, Rai here, and I've decided that one of the series I want to start is going to be a coaching series. Now, this series is going to involve me going over a series of VODs that I hope can help not only the person that I'm coaching, but you guys as well that are watching to help you get out of whatever rank that you're stuck in currently. I am currently a coach on RLCS, a certified coach. I'm GC right now, hovering around 1600 ELO in the NA servers in 2s anyways. So basically the point of this series is to help not only the person that I'm coaching inside the video, but you guys watching as well with the concepts that I go over during the coaching session. These concepts could be things such as rotation and mechanics, and even at the lowest level it could be basics. RLCS, their policy is that coaching is free and should be available to everyone, so that is my coaching policy as well. My coaching is free and available to everyone. The best way to hit me up for coaching actually would be to add me on my Discord, which I'll put the name down in the description, and yeah, message me and maybe you can be featured in one of these videos where I can go over a specific replay of yours, so something that you might need to work on I can pick up on. Anyways, the meat and potatoes of these videos is probably just going to be to go over the main events that happen during the coaching. I'm going to be skipping a lot of the really nitpick stuff and just putting in the major events that happen in game that I think are really coachable moments that could help all of you. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment if you want to be coached next, and make sure to like and share. Peace. Here we go. So it's not like I'm going over a plat game where, for example, I would ignore this. If I was coaching a plat player, I'd be like, okay, shit happens. But since you're champion and all the little things matter so much, I'm going to be really nitpicky. And I don't mean to be mean or any of that, but I just have to be. So right here, a big thing that you need to be aware of in Rocket League at higher ranks is where your teammate is. So here, again, you're not looking at your teammate, you're just focusing on the boost. So we'll talk about this later, because I guarantee there'll be another time where you go for a ball where you're, or there'll be a time where I can see that you're totally focused on the ball instead of the instead of your surroundings. Because right here I can tell that your eyes are here, they're not here. And this occasionally happens from time to time, but it's just a good habit of knowing where the other players on the field are, especially your teammate. So here's fine though, because it ends up going to you. Right here, you don't need to panic. You could probably drive this again. This guy turns, your eyes are probably focused on the ball, so you don't see this. So in reality, you could just creep up a little bit, get your car like here. Let's say this is your hitbox. Bounces off the hitbox, rolls up the wall. You have 100 boost. This could be a ceiling shot. This could be an air dribble. This could be a you fake go up the wall, he turns around, and you pass mid to your teammate. You know, there's so many options you can do with this. But all you end up doing is this guy turns away and does a circle, and you just pass it to him, right? Or give a 50. So again, it's just being aware of where the other team is. Because right here, you could easily like have driven up a little bit and taken a touch off of the side of your car up the wall. And this guy can't challenge because he's so far away. But here he gets a free challenge. So here as well, when this happens to you, whenever a ball is awkward like this and you don't know where your teammate is, what I would recommend doing is really using your ball cam and your player cam viably. So here, how much of the field do you see? Like you cannot see your back, you don't know where your teammate is. If you were to turn on your regular cam here for a split second, actually shoot, I need to switch my to my arrow here. Your teammate is probably in a decent position, or should be. Do you see his position compared to yours? How good this is for him compared to you. So by you going up here, it causes him to hesitate, and this becomes really awkward because this player right here could have cheated up and taken this really bad touch that he's going to get. And this made it really awkward for your teammate to clear the ball. I'm not sure if they do actually end up scoring off of this too, this really awkward sequence. And part of that is because you cut rotation here. So usually if he's taking the wide angle, oh shit. Again, if he's taking the wide angle, usually like he can only shoot here, so the ball's only going to be going this way. So there's no need to dive in like this to cover far side because he can't shoot far side. But yeah, that goal is created by the cut rotation. So and that happens all the time. Alright, so this is yours. So already 20 seconds into the game and you see how much you can analyze if you nitpick. It's kind of crazy. But again, it didn't even look like that bad. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to be very nitpicky. So this is fine. Oh my god, that's unlucky. So right here, actually, something you can do here is you can challenge this because your teammate's behind you. I know that it looks really awkward, so that's why you're stalling up. But I would challenge this, and because the thing is, by being here, especially like, look at how you, when he hits this, you turn as if you want to hit this. If he hits that, that's your teammate's ball, right? So you might as well challenge through this. Let's say you miss, worst case scenario, you go around, steal this boost, drop back. By turning here, you're doing literally nothing. Because unless this guy hits it perfectly to you, you're useless. If you go in at least, you challenge him, something could happen like this, where you get a small chance of something happening, right? Because by doing this, you force your teammate to have to come in. Because this guy didn't want to come in. He had to cut rotation to do this, but it was a good choice because the guy missed. When you're going up for these two, you just want to be careful. If you're in comms with your teammate, and your teammate's smart, and he tells you you have no boost, you shouldn't go up for this. Just because, especially at higher ranks, this guy's going to get up for this really fast. You guys are probably going to pinch it here and here. It's going to roll off wall, bounce in, and this sketch guy, if he has boost, if he has 100 to 50, it's a goal. So here you just want to be really careful when you challenge. This is fine because your teammate has this boost on the side, and he can get back probably in time. But you just want to be careful when you go out for these types of plays because it could cause a goal. Also, another thing, when this happens here, you want to be thinking worst case scenario. I understand that this boost is so close to you, but at the same time, you could always go for back boost, right? Because it's still there. So this is just like a bit risky from you. No goal in Rocket League is ever just one person's fault. I would say that this one is primarily, honestly, this one's kind of 50-50 because this is a weird challenge for him to go for when he knows that you're probably low on boost. And this was aggressive. You should have probably backed up and got the back one. But yeah, this was also kind of a lucky touch. I don't think he really meant to. I think he meant to shoot that as well. So, like, each goal in champ, so this like really aggressive play that you do here to demo and take the ball doesn't have that much payoff, especially when now that you do this, you leave yourself with 0 boost. Like something you could have done was to maintain your boost was, because you see your teammates here, he's probably going to stall for you. You could have probably gone up here and taken pad, 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 and been in net. You would have probably sold like 50-ish boost, and if this guy, like, the best thing he can do, even if he beats your teammate, is center it, and then you would be there. And also, just a tip for when you're getting back, you see the distance between the boost pads? So if you see that they're staggered, that's because there's actually more, the distance between the pads is less in the middle. So if you go down straight down the middle, you actually get the most pads and most boost efficiency that you can in the game. So that's just a really good strategy for when you're trying to drop back and maintain boost, is to go down the middle because it just gives you the most. It's pretty strong if you wave dash down here, or just pick up pads. But yeah. Again, because this creates an awkward situation where you get scored on. Because imagine if instead of 0 boost here, and instead of 0 boost and backwards, you had like 56 and you were here, right? It makes this a lot easier on you. So right here, I'm just stalling for my teammate to get back. I don't want to challenge this. I'm just grabbing boost because if this flicks me, I have no one in net right now. If this flicks over my head. Whereas now, if I get flicked, which I do, my teammate's behind me. And I have a free clear. You feel me? And so when I'm on the side here again, I'm putting myself in a perfect position where when he hits, I can return this. And whenever I'm clearing the ball, I'm always looking for my teammate. So again, that was really weak to my teammate, so it sucks. But it ends up in a goal. And it's all because the fact that our rotation was better than theirs. Because when he goes up here, he flicks, he overcommits on the side. His teammate doesn't stall. Do you see how? Imagine if he dropped back here instead of challenging this. Because what he does here is he challenges this and gives me a free clear. This goes over his head. He can't do anything anymore. He's out of the play. My teammate gets the ball. My teammate scores a goal. And this entire time, even if something goes wrong here, I'm behind him. So that's just like an example of rotation being like really good. Where this entire time, and the thing is, he can make a mistake here, and it doesn't matter. Like, he can play like he's up by like we're up by 1,000,000 goals, and it doesn't matter. So I cut rotation. The other thing is too in Rocket League as well, dude. When shit like that happens, like I swear to God, the worst thing to do, dude, is to have a shitty attitude. When you're playing this game, you want to like just have fun, dude. Because I swear, having a shitty attitude and being a bitch and crying is like the easiest way to lose games. Because like your attitude just goes down the drain. Like whenever you get like, remember too this, that Rocket League isn't like the reason why games like Rocket League, League of Legends, and just games with elo system, Dota, any game with an elo system, Call of Duty, any game with an elo system that pairs you against equally good players, isn't as casual friendly. And the reason for this is because you're constantly playing against players your elo, so your win rate isn't gonna be insane. Whereas like the reason why battle royales like Fortnite blow up so huge and they have so many casuals is that if you're decent, you can hop into a game and get 6 kills every game and you feel like you're a god. But really you're beating retards. Like imagine playing Rocket League where you queue up against random players every game so you could play against a bronze 6 games. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what happens in battle royales. People play at queue against retards that don't know how to play the game, and then they feel good about themselves that they won. And that was a big, like, I used to play when I was like 3 years ago. One of the games I played that was big was Minecraft UHC. I don't know if you know what that is. It was like an original battle royale, and I played the shit out of that. And so when I started playing games like Rocket League and League, I wasn't used to losing, because you're used to doing good in almost all your games when you play a battle royale and you're a top player. I had 5K subs and I was pretty high rated. So the key is in these games is just to remember that you're supposed to lose 50% of your games. So when you lose, don't get so tilted, you know? Like, just play your game. Don't think, oh shit, I'm so bad. Like, what? Like, you're playing against players that are supposed to be as good as you. So going even is a win, because that means that you're staying at your elo and you belong in your elo. So that's why, like, literally, like, after this shit, I'm just laughing at myself. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm an idiot. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say to work on, is just work on noticing where other players are on the field, your teammates and the opponents, and focusing on rotation, especially if you can find a person to duo with. Try to rotate with them and always try to support each other and boost starve. It's very important. But yeah, that's what I would say from this game, from looking at this game. And again, just have like a good attitude too. Like, don't get down on yourself because you're losing games. Because, again, like I said, this isn't a battle royale. You're supposed to lose 50% of your games. That's just something that's supposed to happen. So, but yeah, bro. No worries, dude. You can message me if you have another replay you want me to analyze, or like something happens, or you try something that I'm telling you and it's not working. Alright, sweet dude. See ya. Peace.